Hi, it's me. It's the Christian Country Cook. Back at you with another helpful video. Right now, I'm getting ready to make some fresh butter, y'all. I'm going to make some fresh butter and buttermilk. I'm going to show you guys how to do it simple and easy with this KitchenAid stand mixer and the whisk with the whisk on it. What you're gonna need some whipping cream. I'm using heavy whipping cream. You're gonna need some ice water and a spatula or a spoon. I have a shield guard. If you don't have a shield guard, you're gonna need a towel because when you begin whisking, it may get a little messy, especially if you don't have that. So I'm just gonna pretty much pour the whipping cream into the stand mixer. Normally you only need 16 ounces, but I'm making a little bit more, so I'm using a 1 quart. So 16 ounces is better, so you won't get a lot of mess. But so you just whisk it. You just pouring the heavy whipping cream in here, and then you just start whisking. You're gonna start whisking it. You whisk it from. Sorry, you guys, making a mess now. I've been cooking for 30 years, and now I can't get nothing right here. But anyways, you're gonna beat it on low for a few minutes, and then you're gonna pick it up till you gradually get up to about 8 and whisk it to a tough consistency. You want to whisk it until you start to see it get heavy. So hold on now, just whisk it until you start to see it thicken up. You're gonna get into a whipping cream, a thick whipped cream like at first. Then you're gonna look at it and scrape the sides down and whip it a little more till it turns yellow. You're going to need some ice water for the second stage of the process. Like I said, you're going to need a whisk or a spoon and a towel for mess. So it's simple. You can do this in about 15 minutes. You want to start whisking it slow for a few minutes, and then you want to pick it up. When you pick it up, you're going to need a towel, a big towel to go around it so it won't splash everywhere because it can get messy. So you just want to whisk it like this for a few minutes. Homemade fresh butter, y'all. Just stand by. You want to cover the top of the guard with a towel because it can get a little messy. You just want to whisk it 3 or 4 minutes. It depends. Till you see it stiffening up. Then we'll check it. Now I'm beginning to turn it up to about 8 and let it whisk faster. So you don't want to start off whisking it real fast. You want to start out slow and just let that do its thing. Let this KitchenAid mixer do its thing. If you don't have a KitchenAid mixer, you can use a hand mixer. It's a little harder, but yeah, you can whisk it like that. You have to do it for about 4 or 5 minutes. And use, your whipping cream. So just let that go ahead and work itself out. So what we're going to do now is check it. Take that guard off of here. You see there? What you had now, look at this. Look at that, y'all. You already got some thick, that's whipping cream right there. That's just heavy whipping cream right now. You want to scrape those sides down. You want to get all the sides, scrape them down. I can't find my spatula, you guys. That's the best thing to do, is use the spatula. Scrape your sides. You want to scrape your sides down. Now, we finna whip this a little more. It's doing this thing. This here whipping cream is going to turn into butter. Then you're going to also have buttermilk. I'll show you. See, it's already starting to turn into butter. And you see this down in there? That's buttermilk. I'm going to pour some of that off because it's a little messy. Look, this is already turning into butter. We're not done yet. I need to get the buttermilk off of it. See, I've already poured the buttermilk off. You can save this buttermilk for cakes or whatever recipes you have. Just save that and put it in the refrigerator in an airtight jar. Now, we took all the buttermilk out, most of it. We're finna whip this a little more because it's not the consistency I want, y'all. I'm working on this. Stay with me. You want to clean this butter off of here. Get it back down in there because we're not done whipping it yet. We're not done with it yet. So you want to get this off. I've taken the splatter guard off so I can see it. I needed to spin it a little more. See, as you spin it, you see that liquid? It still got buttermilk in it. You need to get that buttermilk out. We're going to smash it to the sides. But I'm going to whisk it a little bit more. And see that buttermilk coming out of there? That's what you want. Okay, now y'all, this is where, you see that butter down in there? I pulled the buttermilk off. And now this is where your ice water comes in at. You need ice water. Don't get the ice in it. Just pour some cold water in there, about a cup of cold water. You want to put the cold water down in there so you can get all that buttermilk out of there. See, look at there. You want to get all this buttermilk out. You're going to do this 2 or 3 times. You're going to drain this water off. And you're going to do this again till you get that, till it's a clear, till you only see like clear, almost clear water in the bottom. It'll last longer in the fridge if you get that buttermilk off. See, that water is cloudy, so I'm going to pour some more ice water down in here and do it again until I get it clear like something, trying to get all that buttermilk out. I'm going to let that go one more time. Put a little more ice water in there and whisk it around slow. A little bit. It's a little messy. I need the guard on, but I like to be able to see it. Getting that whisk it to that buttermilk come out of there. Put it on low. See, the water is cloudy.